BP01, that's y'all initials. Booster pack? Booster Pals? What does a BP stand for? Black Panther? Real. We have Chillit, Depresso, Cativa, and Lyleeen on the promo. And what I hope for is that Altart Lyleeen. I know I just brought some sleeves. Are they right here? They are right here. I just bought some sleeves for Digimon, and I've been procrastinating using those. So I will be using those for these now that I know that Dragon Shield can cover these. All right, first edition BP01, Dawn of Palpagos. I really hope there's more of these in here. So I don't know. So I'm going to be very annoyed. Like, y'all didn't even just think of putting these in here. Okay, somebody, we need 3 or more of these. I'm really gonna need 3 of these tokens. Someone's gonna make some. I do feel like someone's gonna make some. Oops. All right, it's very separated. Like it's meant to be sold separately, single things. But hey, I hope in the future they give us more cards. All right, you know what time it is. It's time to do it. Like, okay, yellow features. Something got some there. But this is the first time. The first time doing a full face video for a while. So yeah. Okay, first we have this. We have we have this wooden wall. This nigga scares the shit out of me. The Black Musketeer. I do not like this character. Like, I cannot tolerate looking at him. I like when anytime I see this dude, or anytime I had to interact with this dude, I'm looking the fuck away until it's time for me to buy something from him. Like a little inch of like, hello! With them sucking eyes like, hi! That shit is scary. He gives me so much anxiety, especially when he's in a dark cave too. But anywho, the Black Musketeer. Choose up to 2 pals without interrupt. 2 pals without interrupt from your graveyard, and return it to the hand. It becomes night until the end of your opponent's turn. We got night and day cycles in a TCG game. This nigga said. It becomes night until the end of your opponent's next turn. What does that mean? Yeah, this is not a average. But first, let's go back to the wooden wall. Continuous taunt auto when this card is put into the graveyard, draw 1 card. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. The wording could be different, but you know, taunt is on a wooden wall, so you have to attack it because your opponent cannot attack other targets if a card with taunt can be targeted for attack. So this can be targeted for attack. It's kind of like saying, like, I'm forcing you to attack, not saying I'm forcing you to attack. Makeshift gun. Choose up to 1 pound, deal 5 much damage. Rest his cards, choose 1 pound, and he gets 2 much penalty in a turn. Yeah. So back to reveal. So that, handgun. Ragnaha, and it's a lucky one. So yeah. This right here has a specific color trait. Choose all of your red pals and then get 500 plus 1 strike into the end of the turn. And this is a lucky pal. There we go. Hell yeah. Demud Mellow Bounty. I'm surprised you're green and not blue. On deploy, get 2. And this card is assigned to a farming structure. Increases your soul by 1 card in the next state. In a real state. What? Oh, rest. Rest state. Ooh, Kitsun's red? That's crazy. And, but you know, blue fire. Anyway, auto on deploy, choose to 1, 7 or greater pal and deal 1200 damage. This is a 5 cost that can attack a 7 or greater pal and deal 1200 damage. That's good. Ooh. There's the prism. Oh, this shit tough. That's nice. Antique curtain. What the hell could you possibly be so prismatic about? Oh, it's a rare card actually. Auto undeployed. Choose up to. Wait, let me see if I can read from here. X amount of your pals return it to the hand. X is equal to the amount of different card names among your structures with antique in their names. For example, if the current state has 4 antique mirror and antique curtain is deployed, return up to 2 cards. Oh, so yeah, different names. Antique mirror, antique curtains. Yeah, different structures. That's a pretty card. I wonder if they're gonna have a tournament online for people who bought their games. You probably get more packs. Nox the Silent One. Antique Mirror, I'm not going to flip it over. But it does say, oh, auto deploy, draw 1. Flame Barrel, Scorching Tears. On deploy, get 2 wood. Okay. Quack! Quack! Magic Wave Ripper. When this card is attacked, it gets 300 in a turn. Shoddy Bed. Turn 1, put the top 3 cards of the deck into the graveyard, becomes night until the end of your opponent's turn. At the end of your turn, you have a Noctile Pal, and the rest say draw 1 card. How the hell is night and day going to work? Very, very weird. It's like, ranch. Okay. Sign 1 pal, get 3 wood or 3 berries and draw 1 card. So I can have, I can work with wood or berries once a year if I want to. Oh, another rare. Whoop. Pump action shotgun. Okay. Unemployed, choose all your opponent's pals to deal 12 damage. Rest a card, and he gets 200 to the end of your turn. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do a thumbnail. Lift Monk! Promising newbie. Aww. This is so cute. So precious. Okay, let's... Moon. Luke Moon. Glinting Moonlight. On deploy, if it is night, choose up to 1 6 or less pal in the stand state. Put it into the graveyard. So I don't know how can we mix? I'm assuming we can mix the colors because not too many cards are color specific, and if you know how to combo, you just know how to combo it, I guess. But yeah, Ruby Bray Sparks. Come on. Autofocus. God. Series 400. On the sign, choose 1 pound, and it gets 400 to the enter. Flame Cauldron. Okay, yeah. Here's another specific color card. All the red pals get 400 plus, and when your red pal is deployed, get 1 wood. Yeah. Daydream, Deep Slumber. Continuous Nocturne. If it is night, this card gets 200 plus. Ooh! I got Chilled! This is a rare. The Dragon. Oh, so pretty. On deploy, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it is a 6 or less pal, I think it's 5 or less. 8 or less dragon pal, you may deploy it. If you did not deploy it, add it to your hand. I feel like these cards have a lot of versatility to like make any kind of deck you want, because this can be a dragon ice deck for real, leaning towards that, of like the benefits of giving it to dragons, giving it to ice, and having harvesting as like your like base, whatever. But that's a rare. Tombat, nice. Out of nowhere? Not out of nowhere. He came here. Auto on deploy. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 pal among them and add to your hand. Put the remaining cards in the graveyard. It's a nice one. Yeah. Alright. So, the rarity is like, this is a rare, and this is a rare. TSR. And rare. Yes, Lylene Lock is a rare. Crazy, Lylene Lock is not a lucky one either. For it being a very legendary pal. I'm confused though. I would like to know what pals do they choose to give the lucky strike to? They based off like the rarity of the pals in their game, or is it like a decision made on like their board or whatever, on who like promotes the game? Still banking on getting Lylene, but I don't know if I'll get it in this one. There's another booster box out. I don't know what it's called, but it sold out faster than this one, and I just when I got the first thing I saw. So, viewing cage. Act 1. Assign 1 pal. Exile the assigned pal. Choose 1 cost X or less pal and exile it. X is equal to the cost of the assigned pal plus 2. Okay, so the assigned pal plus 2. So, Daydream is 3 plus 2, 5. Okay. And choose 1 cost X or less pal and exile. Okay, so 5 costs or less. I can exile if I have Daydream on assign. When a card leaves the base, return all pals exiled by its card to the owner's hand. So, yeah, I'm really gonna need. I'm going to have to roll into a class to see how broken that is. Celery. Loop de loop. A card on attack, draw 1 card, choose 1 card from your hand, and discard it. Nice. Oh, wow. Nice. Blaze Howl, Hell Flame Defender. Has an interrupt act quickly. In the hand, guard one, discard this card. I'm sorry, my hand's been. No, but you know, for close, there we go. Discard this card, and 1 act interrupt hand quick. 1 discard this card, or discard this card and 1 other card from your hand. Nullify the opponent's attack, and battle damage does not occur. That's tough. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I'm spoiling myself. So one thing I didn't notice is that right here, Blaze Howl has that little quick symbol on its counter. Interesting. Alright, onward. I think it's Ballet! The Bewitching Blossom. This is a lily. If I'm not mistaken. Discard 1 card from your hand. Assign this card this turn. Stand this card. And he's a lucky pal! Yeah! Hell yeah! One of my favorites already. Menace Sting. Ooh. The Darkness Dwelling Scorpion. He's also a lucky pal. I don't know how lucky I am to have these many lucky pals. Retaliate auto. When this card is put into the graveyard during battle, put the opposing combat pal into the graveyard. Eye for a nine, fuck nigga. When this card is put into the graveyard, choose up to 1 number pal from your graveyard and return to hand. Purple has a lot of benefit of returning shit to hand and popping shit off. Crazy. Univolt is red. I wonder if they'll give us yellow in the future. Brave. Cost of 4. This card gets 300 plus and it's end of your turn. And Bounce to the Machine. Act 1, consume X amount of wood, assign 1 pal, perform, choose 1 pal and deal 500 damage X amount of time. So if I consume like 3 wood, I can like pop 1500 damage on this, so what? Okay. Alright. Grappling Gun. Rest this card. Choose 1 pal and it gets 200 and the skill in the brackets at the end of the turn. Vigilance. At the end of the turn, stand this card. Okay. First Altar! Holy shit, it's Dick Toys! Oh, I went lean, but hey, take that. And he put the effects on top. Holy shit, and you're a lucky pal. Continuous, wow. God. Anyway, I'll read it to y'all. Continuous, you got 10 or more souls. This card gets 1,000 power plus 1 strike. Act 1 turn. I would have to say like that means 1/turn mean once per turn. Consume 2 fruits until the end of the turn. This card gets 500 plus and the skill in the brackets. Auto breakthrough. When his opposing combat pal is put into the graveyard during this card's attack, the opposing player is also dealt damage. So, like, do I take damage or do I not take damage? Or do I take the damage due to the number of strikes? And Azuro, Water Dragon Waltz. Me personally, I hope Azuro has an alt art. But hey, that's my first alt art. Gotta say, pretty cool. You know, it's not too grandiose like Digimon, but it's nice. All right. I do wonder if I'll get more because I'd be mad if I don't get one. I don't get no guarantee Lyleen. All right. Got Wumpo Baton. Aurora Guide. This is an event. Quick, draw 1 card, choose up to 1 card in your hand, and put it on top of your deck. Malchrist, the Harbinger of the Riches, and a code. What did I always say? This card is assigned to a farming structure. Draw 1 card. Nice. Playing Cauldron. Elphadron, Gentle Radiance. On deploy, on attack. Auto, on attack. Then you reveal 1 card from your hand. If you reveal a Dragon Pal this way, this card gets 500 plus until the end of your turn. I don't know what's next, so let's see together. Oh! Reptiro! Oh. Well, this is SR actually. This is my first SR? What are you? OSR. I think that's the highest rarity I hit. It's an alt art. Fuck. Oh well. Or Gorger. This is SR. Consume 3. Auto on deploy. Act once per turn. Consume 3. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1, 8 or less gear among them and deploy it. Shuffle the rest of the cards in your deck. Oh yeah, he can bring out the big boys. That's nice. I hope they know that we're definitely going to be doing this. And last but not least, we have Warsec, Iron Fortress. And he has a continuous taunt. Did you know he was ground? I kind of know what it is. I don't use Warsec at all. But he got a major buff this go around and 1.0. To start off, we have Blessings of the Flora Spirit. Gain 1 life and draw 1 card. Cool. Speedrun this time. Makeshift handgun. Antique dresser. This is new actually. Act once per turn. Discard 1 card from your hand. Declare 1 card name. Choose all of your cards, and they get that declared name in addition until end of turn. Act once per turn. Discard X cards from hand. Choose X of your pals, and they give 1,000 plus power plus 1 strike until the end of your turn. This seems like it's gonna be a long game. I think I'm okay with that. Van, the Martyr Disguise. Choose up to 1 pal and it gets 300 plus until the end of your turn. It is not put into the graveyard even if it becomes 0 or less. Nice. Hey, and here's the original Dick Toys Seismic Drill Back. And again, I haven't seen this one yet, so we're gonna see it together. Boom. Petunia! Sweet Blessings. On deploy, gain 1 life. Choose 2 souls and stand them. So yeah, green and purple go hand in hand for sure. And she's also getting sleeve. We sleeve fairies. If y'all have Lyleen, D1 in the card but can't pronounce it. If y'all have Lyleen, let me know. I want it. And however I need it. Double it. Oh wait. All right, we're down to 5. Oh, right. And there's only 7 cards per pack too. All right. Daydream. Lavender. This Hisoka looking ass Pokemon. Me pal. Auto on attack. You may discard one card from your hand. If you discard it this way, gain 1 life. I'm not surprised. Gives you a life. Alarm bell. Once per turn, 1. Assign it 1 pal. Stand all pals assigned this turn. Till the end of your turn, your pals cannot be assigned and must attack as much as possible. Includes pals deployed after activating this ability. So with the red cards I pulled, and they all give a boost of attack and strike power, I can just turn on this, and be like, hey, get the spinning, get to shooting. All right, cool. Here we have Mariah, Twilight Messenger. While this card is in a red state, it is night. So having this card right here will make sure that it becomes night. For as long as this card is in the red state. If it is night, all your opponent's pals gets -2. It is not put into the graveyard if it becomes 0 or less. So no deleting, man. This ain't no Digimon. Oh yeah. Oh. Thick toys. What the hell? Oh wait. Hold on. So right here, seismic drill bag, keen needle bag. That's interesting. So it's the PAL, but the PAL has like a title next to their name. Act once per turn, consume 2. This card gets 500 plus in skill until the end of your turn. Auto breakthrough when the opposing combat PAL is put into the graveyard during this card's attack, the opposing player is also dealt damage. So I'm assuming those 2 strikes will be hitting us, because this has 2 strikes on it. And the Dick Toys Seismic Drill Bed just has an increased power by 100 versus ours. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to work out. Ooh, Yormintide Ignis. Savage Lava Dragon. And it's a lucky pal. Act once per turn. 3 or 3 what? 3. Or discard 2 cards from your hand. Stand this card. I'm assuming 3 is like 3 souls, 3 stand. But I don't know. And once again, I didn't look at it, so boom. Lyleen Knock. The purple evidence of the goddess. Nice. I do hope PALWORLD does something that Digimon hasn't done yet, and that is make a starter deck or a booster box centered around the grass and fairy type pals they have. Not fairy typing like the typing, but like the aesthetic that they have. Because I have this pal named Lapure. It looks like a Hatsune Miku pal. It looks like they were inspired by Hatsune Miku, and they made this pal. I don't know exactly how to explain why. If you see what it looks like, you would go, that's not really Hatsune Miku. I'm like, no, it's Hatsune Miku coded. You gotta think about it for a second. All right, V-Guard, Knight of the Flower Garden. Yeah, put any number of cards with the same card name as this into your deck, and on deploy, give 1 fruit. If you have a farming structure, this card gets 500 plus to the end of your turn. Oh, treasure chest found. Cool. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose 1 red structure or red gear among them and add it to your hand. Shuffle the rest of the cards with the deck. If you choose 0 cards, get 3 wood. And this is Kativa with Land Ball discovering something. I remember when people thinking this card game was not gonna come out. Pyran Cinder Steed. Nice. Feed box. Nice. I was scared I would have like 1 basic structure. Once per turn, consume 1 fruit. Increase your soul by 1 card in the red state. If there are 10 or more souls before increasing, choose 2 souls and stand them. Okay. This means we're getting a cooler box for blue. Ooh. For sure. And Ministing. Hold up. Hold up. I don't think I'm tripping, but I think, oh my god, I really wish I had somebody to like discuss this game with. Are there niggas in Discord? No, but whatever. But if hold on, where is it? No, okay. I thought for a second I thought these two were different versions of themselves. But yeah, I saw something shiny in the back. Zoe's strategy. What the hell is this? Damn. This is a rare. This is a rare. This is a lot. I'm not gonna hold this up and read at the same time, so just give me a sec. Oh, but boom! Look at this. Oh, let me look at this. That's a lot. Zoe's strategy. Choose one of the following. Choose up to 5 of your opponent's wood and their varying total, and your opponent loses them. I would not expect a fight to not break out over this one event. Choose up to 1 PAL from your graveyard and return it to hand. Your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand and discards it. Choose one of your PALs and butcher it. If you butcher one or more cards this way, choose one of your opponent's PALs and put it into the graveyard. And bitch, is your hair 2 different colors? Your hair was never 2 different colors. This is a dark ass card. Okay, and boom! The Meat Cleaver. Rest this card, butcher 1 PAL, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, choose 1 card among them and add to your hand, and put the remaining cards in the graveyard. Okay, that's the thing that I didn't even do that. Y'all hear that? My strategy will get you, baby. Oh, I just removed this. All right. All right, we got Dire Howl, Proud Fang. Sorry, what the fuck am I doing? My hand. I thought. Let me have this part. We had Tifa. The Serious for 100 on a sign. Choose 1 PAL and it gets 400 plus 2 in your turn. So you can stack up. Ooh, the adventure begins. Oh, that's nice. This should have an alt art. The alt art of like the 3 beginner PALs surrounding you, and your point of view is them. If you've not played any of the cards during this game, draw 2 cards. This is a lucky card. If you have not played any other cards during this game, draw 2 cards. If you have 3 or more PALs with my first in their different card names, choose all your PALs. They get 1,000 plus 500 strikes until the end of the turn. So Rookie Rush is what you're saying. This Chickpea right here, because people are doing this already in game, where they're cracking the fuck out of this damn Chickpea and making it boosted to go against like them boss pals, just for the trolls, just for the lulz. I mean, Ash Ketchum did. Why can't we? So yeah, that's honestly kind of like lore accurate to the community. Ping King, Mighty Warrior of the Deep. All your main name Ping Gullet pals gets 7 plus 100. So, hold on. So, same name, different titles, is what you're telling me. And quite frankly, I'm okay with that. Depresso. Late Night Hustler. It's Nocturnal. This nigga has it twice. What? Continuous. I'm like, continuous Nocturnal. If it is night, this card gets 300. Continuous Nocturnal. If it is night, this card gets 300. What? Hold on a second. Let me see if this light will help. Is this light plugged in? It's not. I don't know. Okay, I'm not done yet. There's one more. Boop. Whooshie. Ephemera Blade. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But here. Bankai. Auto. At the end of battle, discard attack. You may return this card to hand. Okay. Oh, act, interrupt, hand quick. 1, discard this card, or discard this card and one other card in your hand. Nullify the opponent's attack, balance damage, does not occur. Ooh. Call me Project Pata, cause my name is Pata. I think I've seen all the cards in here, so Daydream, nope. No, there's one more. No pals beyond sign. So here it is. Act 1. Assign 1 pal. The pal is assigned to this card. My hands are tired. Assign 1 pound. The pal assigned to this card gets a skill in the brackets until the end of your opponent's next turn. It's taunt, by the way. So yeah. There it is. Surfing. Surfing. It's a basic pal. Chalet bed. We already went through that. Grappling gun. We went through that. Ranch. We went through that. Yormantai. Surfing. Surging sea surfing. I got a lot of lucky pals I gotta look through. This is. Let me get a little closer. This is my first time doing a pack like this, so I'm gonna get better at the end. It's a lucky pal. Auto on deploy. Draw 1 card. Chooses up to 1, 7 or less pal, and rest it. That card does not stand during your opponent's next stand phase. Ooh, bitch, you stun. Last but not least, the final pack. I don't know what the fuck's gonna be in here. That's still a Vander, by the way. This is cool, that. Alright, let's see if I can get through this without showing you a card until I see one that I didn't see yet. Lavander Heartsealer. No. Found a bag! Literally. It's a big egg, too. Nice. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 power from them and add it to your hand. Shuffle the rest of the cards with the deck. If you choose 0 cards, get 3 berries. How am I going to do this video? I might just, like, have the cards be shown next to, like, game footage, maybe. No, that's too much work. Alright, let's see if I can continue this without seeing a card I don't know. Nope, never mind. This pack has every card. Do you? No, you don't. You're on the box. Spear Workbench. I wonder if we can steal other people's pals. Because we can rob people's pals in game. Also, have y'all done that arena yet? I haven't yet. But anyway, act once per turn. Assign 1 pal, draw 2 cards, choose 1 card from your hand, and discard it. NT Dresser, we know that. Ooh, I knew it. So this has a foil. A chance to get a foil because this Lyleen. Doesn't Lyleen have a foil? Oh, it does. No, this one's prismatic actually. Yeah, this one's prismatic. This one's prismatic. It's hold on a sec. We're gonna get back to that. I didn't see the card. Oh, it's Rush Horror. Get the fuck out of here. Rush Horror Reckless Destruction. When this card attacks a structure, this card gets 800 to the end of turn. Oh, this is clutch. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so Lyleen, nah, Providence of the Goddess. This is a foil. This is prismatic. You see that? Yeah. So that's from the star deck. Wait, how many Lyleens did I get? All right. And my 1 Altard Dictators. Oh. They didn't have any of these in the box. So I don't know how I'm going to keep track of the multiple fruits that I would need to get. So if you are going to be making tokens for this game, please let me know. I will need some. But alright, that is it for the first box. Not that many cards to manage, and honestly, I'm okay with that. And I have never been more happier to see one card, one copy of this in one box. Deadless. Imagine playing this game and you're terrified of this thing, and you go to like draw your card and you just get a jump scare seeing that shit. Ugh. Oh, jump scare. So plenty of space for 2 and 1. Not ironic you're gonna have to put these cards in like a Pokemon binder. I kinda don't want to. You know. Alright. Next box. Fresh new box in the house. Fresh new packs in the house. Now, this one for sure I'm going to zoom through without having to stop and look at a new card. So I want Lyleen. I still want Lyleen. First, we're going to do that. Satisfying. Minute there in my ass. Alright. Fresh new set on the house. Fresh new set. Yeah, fresh new set. And alright. Hopefully I can only show you the cards that I haven't seen yet and I can just zoom through it. Alright, so egg, boom. No. Found one. Medieval workbench. Yeah, there we go. A simple workbench. So I do expect them to get to the ancient civilizations in like a year's span of time, depending on how they pace the game out. Because right now, they're giving us like the primitive and medieval workbenches. They haven't, I don't see anything past that era being in this set or the Star Index. Because first, I feel like the first box will be the primitive gun, or like early stages of like gun usage and like those models and their heydays. You know, like the origins of like makeshift guns, and then another set. If it's not too controversial, because you still have to deal with the censorship of the TCG of the TCG censorship of America. I don't know their official name, but if they were to go further with adding like different model guns, I don't know if they'll be blocked by the censorship that the TCG has here, because I don't know if it's like one entity or separate that like determines what card needs to get censored or not. But they are known for being dumbasses for censoring stupid shit and letting other cards slide, which I can't get into because it's too much. It's just very hypocritical. But I do hope that won't be a problem, because I can't see them just sticking to like the medieval structure in terms of like design. In terms of design, this is cute to start off with. I hope to see more stuff in the future, like the advanced electric workbenches. They might even add in. I think that's when they'll add in the color yellow, because I don't think we have yellow yet. What's good? Yeah, because the 4 colors we have are red, purple, blue, and green. So those 4 colors are circulating right now. Now I think once we get electricity, we will see yellow, maybe brown. I've never seen brown as a color in trading card games, but yellow would be another one, and I think black maybe for like the dark types. But yellow for sure, this palette. Anyway, back to the show, because no one's here. Sparky! Like I said, right now he's red, but he's an electric type. He will fit much better as a yellow type. Oh, maybe yellow can like get this done. Auto undeploy. Choose up to 1 PAL in a stand state and deal 500 damage. So cute. Hot Spring. Okay. Act once per turn. Assign 1 PAL. Choose up to 2 6 or less PALs and rest them. Those cards do not stand during your opponent's next stand phase. This is a very unique game, and you really learn the ins and outs. Ooh. Reptero Chris, Glacial Devourer. This is cold. Auto unemployed, draw 1 card, act once per turn. Discard 1 card from hand, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 6 or less structures from among them and deploy them, and shuffle the rest of the cards in the deck. Why am I shifting? And like I said, right now they have a Hot Spring. There's 2 more Hot Springs that are in the game. I can't think of the second one off the top of my head, but I know the third one's a Japanese style Hot Spring. I think the second one is called Higher Quality Hot Spring. Is it 4? There's 4 Hot Springs actually. This as the second one because the first Hot Spring is like an island type thing, and I think this one right here is more, industrial. Then the second one is more Japanese style Hot Spring. Oh no, this Hot Spring is actually the basic one. Yeah, and there's only 3. The Hot Spring is the basic one. It's made out of like the basic wood and shit. The high quality Hot Spring is the one that looks like a tropical paradise, and then the third one is Japanese style Hot Spring. But oh yeah, there is 4, however. The 4th one is the ancient Hot Spring you get towards end game. So yeah, there is 4. I just had it mixed up a little bit. But yay! Reptiro Christ as my prismatic rare. Cool. And honestly, it's not trying to compete at all in art style. It's just still finding its feel. I think this is a nice art style for them. Got D guard, added flower guard, nice. Accelerate, loop loop, whoop whoop. Boom, Pal Spear. Hey, the controversy that started it all. Pal Spear. Draw 3. So yeah, I don't think this is a colored restricted game or a color restricted box we have, because this is a blue Pal Spear. You need to tell me blue is the only player that can use this card. Please don't tell me that. I'll spring. I got another Tower Boss, and he's also called Victor's Strategy. So Tower Bosses have different strategies. That's what I'm seeing. So get the. He's tough. He was tough to beat, especially his hard mode. But I'm slamming the fuck out of these hard niggas. Ooh. They have hard. I forgot they have hard modes now. They've been in hard modes, but the hard modes in early access was much harder than what they probably will be now. So I have to bring people along. I have to. I just have to. But yeah, Victor's Strategy. Let's go ahead and read this. Choose one of the following. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card from among them and add it to hand. And shuffle the rest of the cards with the deck. Alright. Choose 1 pal and return to hand. Draw X amount of cards. X is equal to the number of your structures. Okay, cool. And lastly but not least, I didn't look at these cards, so let's see. Oh, it's Lamp. The first of its kind. Act once per turn. Put the top 3 cards of the deck into the graveyard. It becomes night until the end of your opponent's turn. Okay, another card that guarantees night. Continues, all your pals get the skill in the brackets Nocturnal. If it is night, they gain 300 plus. Cool. My strategy will get you, baby. Trying to hold me close, and I let you go, and my body. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna do this. Breeding Farm! Hey! I love the prismatic they have for this card. Act once per turn, consume 2 fruits, reveal the top card of your deck, and add it to the hand if it is an 8 or less PAL. Otherwise, put it into the graveyard. Act once per turn, consume 2 fruits, assign 2 PALs, choose 1 8 or less PAL from them, and deploy it. Cool. I gotta say this. They really match the theme of like each PAL's. Oh wait, this rush score is oil. See front, Irene, Sparks. Hellsifer! Nocturnal. When your Nocturnal PAL is deployed, is the other one by the way. If it is night, choose up to 1 PAL would cost less than or equal to that, and put it into the graveyard. If you put 1 or more PALs this way, at the end of that turn, rest this card. Alright, and ooh, Pyrene Noct. Steed of Azure Flames. How the fuck Pyrene Noct got an effect, but the Pyrene original doesn't? But anyways, look at this aura. This shit is tough. Alright, it's Nocturnal, and it has an interrupt hand, quick. Discard 1 card. Discard this card, or discard this card and 1 other card from your hand. Notify the opponent's attack. Battle damage does not occur. Okay. Imagine somebody makes a deck full of lucky cards. That would be like, hey, yeah, let's go ahead and just patch that. And you can only have 8 lucky cards. I wonder how many structures should I have in this deck. Let me know. Dire Hound. Cryolinks! Arctic Ordeal! Bro, in early access, I got remarkable craftsmanship off him through luck, and I got Heart of the Immovable King on Lyleen. Combine those two, the rest was history. I was booming in early access. But Cryolinks Arctic Ordeal. Act interrupt hand, quick. Okay, same as the Pyrene Noct, Azure Flames. The only difference is Pyrene Noct is stronger. Gummo's Boo. I could have done. Anyone else? Gummo's Curious Sprout. Auto on deploy, this card gets 300 plus and a skill in the brackets of the end turn. Assault. This card can attack PALs in a stand state. Look at the little guy. No. You see the fruits that it has in this card? That's the fruit I need in the game, Pal World. Please and thank you. So I was expecting more plantation because people said grapes were in the data mines that people leak. So, like, please tell me something. Gobfin Ignis. Blazing Hothead. All your other red pals gets 300 plus. Cool. Also, prismatic. Cool. Gobfin's a cool underrated pal. If someone says if this is their favorite pal, okay. Like sharks. Like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Lift Moon. Daydream's Necklace, okay. Boom. Pretty simple. Cool. Auto undeployed, just 1 main name Daydream PAL from your hand and deploy it. Act, rest this card, choose 1 PAL, and it gets 200 plus to your turn. It becomes night until the end of your opponent's next turn. Purple will always have a card that will make it night for itself. That's one thing I can say. Oh look, Daydream. Deep Slumber. Sparky! Miss Antique. Pingullet, Yearning for the Sky. When this card is put into the graveyard, draw 1 card. But this is an auto effect, so when it gets put in the graveyard, I guess regardless of how it gets there, unless it specifies the effect, draw one. Cool. Oh look, the Black Marketeer showed up again. Oh shit, an event card, Dark Cannon. Ooh, fuck, what's her name? Wixen is in his art. Yeah, Wixen's back there shooting Dark Cannon. It's an event and it's quick. Choose one 5-less pal and put it into the graveyard. Nice. Ragnarok, Ember Wing Strike. Auto on attack, choose all your red pals to get plus 500 and plus 1 strike to any turn. Nice. And Reptile or Gorger. Do I have that already? I'll see it in post. I think the one thing that I do about editing is that it requires all my focus. Like, I can edit. I edit videos just to keep up my skill. But when it comes to like long form editing, I understand why streamers or editors who edit for streamers get so aggravated when they have to edit like longer than what they're mentally used to. Like some editors who are streamer editors, I don't know what to call them. Some who edit streams, they have to like edit like maybe like after like 2 to 4, which is already taxing depending on what the streamer is doing. But you add on to that, it's just like, oh my god, I will not have a week ahead of me. So yeah, that is something I have to. Wait, that is something I need to like get back into the habit of doing. Wumpo! Frost Peak Sentinel. If this card is in a rest state, all your opponent's pals gain negative strike. Not to be confused with Wumpo Botan. And what is this? The hell is this? Cola vending machine? Cola vending machine. Okay. Is that coming in the game? Hey, is this foreshadowing? To 6 cost and it is 1500 durability. Act once per turn, consume X amount of berries, assign 1 pound, choose 1 soul and stand it. Then choose up to 3 times of X number of souls and stand them. So far, no altars that really pop out or anything. Oh! Oh! First of all, altar. Full altar of Victor Strategy. Nice. No Lylene, unfortunately. But Eliza B, Queen of the Flower Garden. You see which one I'm more happy about? This is Mother, by the way. This is a Mother. And it's lucky. She is so lucky. Continue. This card gains 300 plus power for each of your main name B-Guard pals. Act. Consume 1 berry. Look at the top card of your deck. If that is a main name B-Guard pal, you may play it with its cost reduced by 2. It does not become 0 less from this ability. So with the different types of Dick Toys I got from this box, can I assume we'll get more B-Guards with different titles? That'd be interesting. Yay! Altar. Or should I say parallel? Again, it's not Lylene. I wanted Lylene. Ooh, pickaxe. Act. Press this card. Choose 1 pal. It gains 200 power until the end of your turn. You get 1 wood. The stone pickaxe. Univolt, Valiant, Thundercloud. Auto Brave 300 on attack. This card gains 300 plus 10 in your turn. I don't think I showed Univolt off yet. Suzaku Hellfire Wings. Nice. Catress. Her name is Catress. Thistle Sorcerer. Which I think is the okay, so Lucky Pal. Continuous. When your red card would deal damage other than battle damage to a pal, deal 200 more damage instead. Strengthen this card's ability too. Auto undeployed, choose to one pal and deal 700 damage. Okay, it's just a damage boost. Castress, Abyssal Sorcerer. Lucky Pal. Act once per turn, butcher one other pal, and it gains an increase 1k power and 1 strike. When your pal is butchered, choose up to 1 cost X normal pal from a graveyard and deploy it in a red state. X is equal to the cost of the butcher pal by -1. Okay. The last two. Let's see. We'll get some new. Oh! I didn't get Lyleen, but I got her. I got the best thing. Her pal tamer, Lily's strategy, and Piccolo Watch Collection. We'll get to later. The Green will forever get screwed over in every damn card game because she has less. Choose one of the following. Choose all your pals and they get 1,000 plus 10 in turn. Choose one structure or gear and put it into the graveyard. Increase your soul by 1 card in the rest state. Yeah, go ahead and give me the full body art of this. I know it has one. And lastly, but not least, we have the Pingullet and Rocket Launcher. Act rest this card. It's a gear. Choose one pal, and it gets 200 power to the end of the turn. If its main name is Pingullet, instead, it gains 500 power and the skill in the bracket until the end of your turn. Act rest this card. Choose all of your opponent's pals, and they get X amount of damage. X is equal to this card's power. Put this card into the graveyard. And last but not least, let's look at that. Foxbox Harness, nice. Did I get Foxbox? I think so. Act versus card, choose one pal and it gains 200 plus to any turn. If its main name is Foxsparks, it gets a skill in the brackets until the end of your turn. Auto on attack, choose up to one pal and deal 700 damage. Okay, cool. Alright! And let's look at all of the what I think is like the good high quality cards that I got. Whew! Alright. Hey, you gonna come back all later? Yeah. And I'll get to formatting the deck. Hopefully, there's other people who want to play. Oh yeah, be back for